Just a minute, Pam.
Catch you with your pants down again, Mr. Barnes?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed again. Next time I'm just going to walk right in. Your father wanted me to give you these papers on the Constantine case.
Okay, thanks.
And he wants you to jog on by his office on your way out.
Okie dokie. Use a couple laps around Central Park yourself, baby. Hiya, Pop. Wanted to see me?
Yeah, did you get the Constantine papers?
Yeah, I got them in my office.
All right, I want you to read over my presentation to see if I missed anything.
Okay, no problem. Anything in particular I should be looking for?
No, it's just that I'm up against Dan Spears, and I don't want him to one-up me.
Neither do I. I'll go over with a fine-tooth comb.
Okay, and listen, Mother told me to ask you and Evie to join us in the Hamptons this weekend.
No problem. I'll talk to Evie and have her come out.
Okay, you have a good evening. I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, see you, Pop.
Oh, I'm sorry. I beg your pardon.
You're the guy in the painting.
I think you got me mixed up with somebody else.
No. Look, I got 20/20 vision. I don't get mixed up too often. You're a friend of Arlene's, right?
I think you got the wrong guy. Wait a minute, what are you doing?
You gotta come with me and stand next to this painting. Prove to me I'm not crazy.
What?
I mean, the drugs around here haven't been that good lately.
Look, I don't know what you're doing, but will you let go of me?
Come on, please. I just want to see if I'm hallucinating or what.
Let go of me, buddy.
It is you. Perfect rendering. She must have made you sit for an awfully long time.
Who painted this?
Arlene Bellings, some dilettante from Long Island, thinks she can paint.
Where could I find her?
Oh, I don't have any personal information. She didn't want to be besieged by the critics. Can you blame her? They'd probably bomb her place.
Sir?
Oh, excuse me. The official gallery opening is tomorrow evening. I'm sure she'd love to see you.
Look, I told you, I don't know this woman. I never posed for a portrait in my life.
She rented this whole place just for a month, just to show her stuff. You know, have a gallery opening. She said she may as well do it before she kicks the bucket. That's my kind of woman. Know what I mean? Oh, excuse me for one moment. Business. Yes, lady.
But it's still a great deal. I mean, there's 2 bedrooms, 1.5 baths, a terrace with a view overlooking the East River. Kind of.
It needs a lot of work, Mrs. Bonds.
I realize that, but within your price range, with the amount of space that you require, it just doesn't get much better than this. But that's why if this building does go co-op, you'll at least double your value, and then maybe move up to something a little bit nicer in a few years.
In a few years, Mrs. Bonds, we may not be around to enjoy.
Ted.
Excuse us a minute, please.
I'm working.
You gotta come with me right now before the gallery closes.
What gallery?
I'll explain it on the way.
I can't just leave here.
You gotta come with me, Evie, now.
I'm sorry, this is my husband, Ted.
Hello.
What is the matter with you?
Look, I can't explain it here. You gotta come with me.
All right, let me just finish here.
Now.
If you cost me this sale, mister, I swear you'll be washing dishes for a year. I'm sorry, there's a slight emergency that needs attending to. Please stay and take your time.
Damn it, we should have taken the subway.
Oh, honey, the gallery will be here tomorrow.
There, look.
Some stupid painting is making you crazy.
Look.
Oh, my God, it's you.
How can it be? It was painted in 1964.
And you don't know her?
No.
What time is the opening tomorrow night?
I don't know.
It's kind of spooky, isn't it?
Nah, it's perfectly normal for artists to paint pictures of people with or without their permission.
Don't be smart.
Moi?
Well, maybe you're the first person ever to be reincarnated as his former self.
That's it! Mystery solved.
Oh, you're cruising for a bruiser, mister.
You talk dirty to me, I like it like that.
You know what?
What? What do you mean? Wait a minute. You started this. I love you so much.
I think she's brilliant. Genius. The colors are so
Vivid. Very vivid.
yes. It sucks.
Oh! Arlene, darling!
It's so wonderful to see you.
Yes, Betsy has you look divine, darling. Is that a new do?
Do?
Oh, my hair.
Yes, it's a few shades darker.
Dead mouse, I love it. Now, how many of these are you going to buy? You know, no garage should be without one.
I don't think very much for a composition.
What composition?
I swear that was you. I wonder if she's here yet.
I don't know.
Oh, I see you finally met. Arlene, this is the young man I was telling you about. Arlene. Arlene, darling. Oh, waiter, bring me martini, quick. And make it a double.
How do you do, Mrs. Bellings?
Joe.
Ted. This is my wife, Evie.
It's nice to meet you.
Drink.
Oh, excuse me.
She can talk.
Oh, hush up. I'm Arlene Bellings.
We've already been through that.
Arlene Bellings, the creator of these masterpieces.
So you did copy the portrait from a picture? Mystery solved.
Well, no. Look, let's go somewhere where we can talk.
But you just can't leave. You're fans.
Fans, this is the free champagne and caviar circuit. You could have held this opening on the Bowery. They would have all attended.
Well, maybe not all.
Oh, Mrs. Bellings, I don't drink single martinis, let alone doubles.
You're going to need this one. Drink up. And please, call me Arlene. A toast.
To the great mystery.
Do you believe in fate?
As a matter of fact, I don't. I'm an attorney. You may call it fate, I call it coincidence.
Well, what do you call it when two people, out of the millions of people in New York City, out of the thousands of places that they could be, would two people meet at a particular point in time at an event that could change their lives forever? Now, what do you call that? Oh, I'm sorry. We're not doing the Times crossword. The portrait back at the gallery, the portrait of the young man, I painted that of my husband, Joe. He disappeared in 1964 with our baby. That baby was you. The double's too strong.
Obviously not for you. How many have you had?
A few.
A few too many, I think.
Look, I know it's hard to believe, but you were born July 10th, 1964. You've got a birthmark, like a little happy face on the outside of your right knee, right?
Jack and Wanda Barnes are my mother and father.
Mrs. Bellinghen, what is your game?
Arlene, please.
Whatever. I mean, anybody can find out about birthdays, birthmarks.
What is it exactly that you want, money?
I have all the money I want. I'm trying to tell you. I'm your mother.
Look, I don't know who you are or what you want, but I do know one thing. You are not my mother. And if you persist in using my photos to paint your portraits, I'll sue you for everything you have, including the kitchen sink. You got that? Let's go.
Who wants what from the house?
I'll take a beer.
Nothing here.
I'll go with you.
Come on now.
Mom, Evie and I met this woman the other night. Are you my real mother?
Oh, God. I've dreaded this moment.
What?
Ted, I knew this moment would come. I feared it every day. You're grown, married. Your father and I discussed telling you dozens of times, but you grew up so fast. It became harder and harder to tell you.
Am I adopted?
No. I stole you. After your father and I were married, I found out I couldn't conceive. Oh, God, Jack wanted a baby so bad. A son, an heir. When I told him that I couldn't have children, he blamed me. Oh, God, I was so frightened. Jack had just been discharged from the Air Force and he had just moved to New York. I was frightened of the city, frightened he was going to leave me. Here I was, a bumpkin from the sticks. I mean, there were hundreds, thousands of New York girls, more sophisticated, more beautiful, girls who could give him a son. We went to a few adoption agencies. We filled out dozens and dozens of forms, but nothing ever came of it. Jack wasn't making enough money. So I went out to work to earn a little extra cash so that maybe I got a job as a waitress in a greasy diner. Can you imagine? I didn't know how to do anything else. Not even have a baby. And one day I met this man. He asked me what I was doing in a place like that, so I told him. First time I told anyone. All just came out gushing. He said maybe he could help me, that he had a baby, a boy, that his clients were thinking of giving up. He said, this man, he wasn't dirty or sleazy. Real handsome. Like you. Well-dressed, polite. He said maybe we could make an arrangement. An adoption, possibly for money. I told him that my husband and I hardly made enough to make ends meet. He said maybe we could work something out. I didn't know what he meant by that. So I went to his hotel room. Oh, he had the cutest little baby there. You. I knew immediately that I wanted you. He said, I never even knew his name. He said I'd be the first on his list if I'd make love to him. I was shocked. I was married. I ran out of the room. But God, I couldn't stop thinking about you, so I came back the next day to visit you. The man kept making promises. He said if only I would make him happy, that baby would be mine. This went on for 2 weeks. And then he wasn't so nice. Mean. Sadistic. And all the while you slept so quietly. But by then I wanted you so bad that I would have done anything to get you. I didn't tell your father. I was so ashamed. The next day I went back, but he wasn't there. Just you. All alone. So cute. I waited and I played with you. You liked me. I could tell. And then I waited. And waited, and it kept getting later and later. And I had to get home to your father. But I just couldn't leave you there. How could I? So I took you home with me. The next day I went back, and he still wasn't there. And then the next day and the day after that, he just disappeared. So suddenly, I had this baby. My baby. I stole you. I told your father the whole story. And that's when I knew how much Jack loved me. He forgave me. He embraced me. And now we had our son.
We are hungry.
We decided we were lobsters.
What is it, Wanda?
Oh, Jack. Hello? Yes, could you hold on a minute, please?
Hello, Mother.
Sounds like the exhaust pipe came loose again.
I thought they fixed it permanently last time you took it in.
Obviously not.
Well, do you think we can pull over and fix it? That clanging is gonna drive me crazy.
I don't know anything about exhaust pipes, do you?
No.
Just roll your window up and we'll turn up the music and you won't hear it.
Boy, I forgot Long Island was so beautiful.
Yeah, it's kind of romantic. I feel like making love in front of a roaring fireplace. Brandy snifters swirling with...
Enough already. We're going to visit your mother, not take a second honeymoon. So I guess you're feeling better about all this, huh?
I don't think it's finally sinking in. I mean, I'm still nervous. What am I going to say to her?
Just follow her lead. If she wants to talk about Jack and Wanda, go with it. Otherwise, talk about whatever she wants to talk about. I mean, she's probably nervous too, you know.
Yeah, you're right. You're always right, you know that?
I know. Boy, they're in a hurry.
This looks like some party. Holy shit.
What's the matter?
This is her house.
Should we get the bags?
No, let's get them later.
Wow.
Here we go.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll say.
Good evening. Are you him?
Who?
You gotta be him. You look just like the picture. Mrs. Bellinghen! Mrs. Bellinghen! He's here! Come in! Come in! How rude of me to leave the guest of honor standing in the doorway. I told Mrs. Bellinghen that I didn't believe her, but here you are, in the flesh. It's amazing that you saw that portrait.
Guest of honor?
Yes, this party is for Ted. A welcome home celebration. It's amazing how much you look like him. I never met him, being only 21 and all, but it's as if I knew him. The way Mrs. Bellinghen goes on.
Joe! Oh, I'm sorry. I mean Ted. You'll have to excuse me. I just can't get over the likeness.
Well, that's what I was saying, Mrs. Bellinghen. I was just telling him. It's as if I already know him. The way you're always going on and on
Thank you,
about your
Crystal.
husband.
Please see to the guests.
Yes, Mrs.
Oh, dear. Oh, I'm so glad you all could come. Come on in. I want you to meet everybody. Quiet, quiet, please, everyone. Quiet. Attention, friends and freeloaders. Everyone, please listen. Here he is. This is my long-lost son. This is the happiest day of my life. Don't call me Mother, please. Call me Arlie. That's what everyone calls me, Arlie. What do you do?
I'm an attorney.
Oh, your father would have been so proud.
Well, my wife's in real estate.
Isn't that nice?
Look,
Oh, yes. I had it shipped back in for the party. I thought it would be appropriate. Oh, it is.
A lovely portrait.
Why, thank you. I'm glad you agree. If you'll excuse me for a moment, I want to check on the hors d'oeuvres.
Well, can I be of any help?
Oh, no, thank you, dear. You just stay here and enjoy my little party.
Then we want to book a dance.
oh, you got it.
Thank you.
Here's the knife here.
Oh, there you are. Here, try one of these. They're my specialty.
Oh, all right.
Oh, you should try one of these.
They're great.
Oh! Shit! Oh, pardon my French. Crystal! Crystal! Oh, clean these up, please, dear. I'll get another tray.
What a mess. I'll help. Thanks. I spent all afternoon making these. You know, you gotta cook the bacon real crisp. Mrs. Bellinghen says it's the only way they taste right. And then you gotta put these
Crystal,
dumplings
how long
in
have
it.
you been working here?
Oh, about 3 years. Right after I graduated high school. You know, I really wanted to go to dental technician school, but I couldn't pass the exam to qualify. You know, I must have taken that exam about, well, at least 6 times. And then finally they said to me, Crystal, well, maybe you just weren't cut out to be in the dental technician field, you know. And I laughed and I said, well, you know, truer words were never spoken. And that was when I saw the ad for this job at the Bell.
Joe? Joe!
No, I'm Ted.
Ah, the long-lost son. Your dad and I were in the Navy together, enlisted the same day.
Really?
Yeah. We had a girl in every port, you know. Joe had 2, sometimes 3. Always went after those rich dames. We had some swell times, him and me. You in the Navy?
No, You ever hear from my dad?
Hear from him? He's been dead 6 years.
Dead?
Yeah. Arlene's father blew his brains out.
You didn't know? They said it was awful. He only married her for her money. And then he took the baby they had and he used it to
The
blackmail.
little lady can't need to be shut up. This is my story. Now, as I was saying, I guess the pressure of living with Arlene and her father were too much for him, so he took the child and went to New York. There was something about blackmail, but I'm sure it was all in good fun. Joe always had fun. He was sort of the king of fun, you know? And boy, he loved women.
A hotel clerk found a body. He called Mrs. Bellinghen. She came right over, went right into shock, and stayed that way for weeks.
Whatever happened to the murder?
The old man? He was so rich he put up the judge. Case was dropped. Buried.
And she's never really gotten over it.
Gotten over what?
Joe's demise. We were discussing
You've had too much to drink, Jasper. Go get some coffee. Crystal?
Yes, Mrs. Bellinghen.
Here, try one of these. They're delicious, right, dear?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good night, sir.
Good night. Take care of Arlene. She's so happy to have you back. I certainly will. Thank you. Good night now.
Is there anything I can get for you?
No thanks, Crystal.
You know, you really are as handsome as that picture. It's no wonder Mrs. Bellinghen feels the way she does.
Thank you.
She hasn't put together such a spread for a long time. At least not since I've been here. Here, this is for you.
Crystal,
Thank you.
set up the damn nightcap, please.
Yes, Mrs. Bellinghen.
Use the good brandy.
You know, she really is a sweet girl.
Too sweet for her own good. Oh, Twinkie, there you are.
Oh, she's pretty.
He runs the place.
Hey.
Those were your father's.
He certainly was decorated.
Hi.
Hi, honey. How you feeling?
I'm fine now. I was just feeling really nauseous for a while.
Oh, well, let's sit down. Maybe a little brandy would help calm your stomach.
I don't know. I think that's what made me feel sick in the first place.
I don't think it was the brandy. I think it was something you ate. It'll help you sleep.
You think?
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Here's to one hell of a great mom.
Oh, I'll drink to that.
Cheers. How pretty. Oh, how beautiful. Hi. What's his name?
Twinkie. He's the real boss of the place. Hey, he likes you. I gather Jasper told you about your father's death.
Sort of. Jasper and Crystal were weaving some sort of story about blackmail and murder.
When we first met, I told you your father had disappeared. I lied. Oh, my God, what was I going to say? Hi, I'm your mother. Your dad was murdered by my father. You'd have really freaked.
I'm really sorry about that night.
Oh, don't be. My father hated Joe right from the start. Joe Jenkins. Daddy said you could tell by the name how common he was, and insisted that I continue using my maiden name even after Joe and I were married. Couldn't have a daughter of his named Jenkins. Oh, no. But Joe didn't care. He just laughed. Of course, Joe didn't care much about anything. You see, Daddy was firmly convinced that Joe was just a bum who was only after my money. Which was true, of course. But I didn't care. I loved him. I loved him more than I had ever loved anything. Probably find it hard to believe, but Joe brought the first true happiness I had ever known into my life. He made me feel alive, like a real person, instead of Daddy's perfect little wind-up doll. And he loved me too. I know he did. Why, when I got pregnant, he was so thrilled. But 9 months of sexual abstinence was simply not in Joe's nature. Now, that's the way Joe wanted everything right now. So he began going into town more and more frequently on business trips. Business. Joe wouldn't have known a financial report if it bit him. Of course, Daddy had him followed, and then delighted in relating to me every lurid detail of detectives' reports. But
hadn't been for Daddy's spying, I know Joe and I could have worked it out. It hurt. Oh, God, it hurt. He knew it hurt. But with all the pressure, Joe changed. After you were born, he wanted a divorce and a settlement of $1 million so that he could continue to live in the style to which he'd become accustomed. Naturally, Daddy had him thrown out of the house. My father could easily have spared the $1 million, but he wasn't about to let some asshole take him for a ride. Not my father. Oh, no. So they arranged to meet in a motel not far from here. But it was a setup from both sides. Joe didn't bring you. My father didn't bring any money. Just a gun. He shot Joe. In a struggle, he said, but what difference did it make? Joe was dead. And you were nowhere to be found. They say that time heals, but the hurt in me just got bigger and bigger, till I thought I'd die from the pain. Even after all these years, it still hurts. Right in here.
Joe's come back, just like I always knew he would. And you will never be able to keep us apart again. Joe and I will have everything, and you can rot in hell!
Crystal, you scared the hell out of me.
I bet you followed Mrs. Belling's to the graveyard.
Well, yeah,
No problem. I won't tell. I followed her there once myself. I think it's positively creepy burying your relatives on your own property. I mean, that's what cemeteries are for. Don't you think?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I do. When did her father die?
Oh, he died years ago. They say he died of a broken heart. Somebody once told me that after her husband was killed, Mrs. Bellings never spoke to her father again, wouldn't go see him, wouldn't even go to his funeral when he died. Want a bite?
Thanks. I'll see you in the morning.
Well, wait. After Mrs. Bellings goes to bed, maybe we could sit and talk. I mean, I may be working for you someday. We should get to know each other a little better, don't you think?
I'm tired. I'll see you in the morning.
Good night, Joe. Ha! Gotcha, didn't I?
Good night, Crystal.
Chicken.
Oh, you poor pumpkin. Is it that same nausea you felt last night?
Yes.
Sure sounds like food poisoning, but we all ate the same things.
Sorry about this.
Oh, sorry. Now, don't you be ridiculous. You know what? Why don't I get you an Alka-Seltzer? Maybe that'll make you feel better till whatever this is passes. Do you think you could eat some breakfast?
No, thank you.
Well, one Alka-Seltzer coming up.
Sorry to be such a bother.
Oh, stop it. You're not a bother. You're gonna be up and on your feet by this afternoon.
I hope so.
You will.
Daddy used to breed horses. Never raced them, just bred.
It's a little odd, isn't it?
He was pretty eccentric. Made millions in railroads and steel, but then he retired early when Mother died.
How'd she die?
Brain tumor. I guess it was some kind of cancer, only they didn't call it that back then.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no need to be. I never even knew her. She died before I was 2.
This was always Joe's favorite spot. He could see the whole world spread out before him, is the way he put it.
It's taking an army of gardeners to take care of all these grounds.
2 full-time, 2 part-time. I gave him the week off so he wouldn't have to listen to all those damn lawnmowers. Oh, it's so exciting having you here, back in my life. Here,
What's this?
open it. I want you to have it. Your father was particularly proud of that one.
This is a Purple Heart. He was wounded?
His legs.
Did I say something wrong?
You could never say anything wrong. Oh, you know what? There's a benefit at the hospital tonight. Raising funds for yet another new wing. And as usual, I am chairman of the new wing committee. Would you be my date?
I'd love to be your date. And Evie's.
Oh, well, of course. It's black tie.
I'm afraid we didn't bring any formal attire.
You're going, and you're going to be the best-dressed man there. Henry's coming over to finish my outfit this afternoon. I'll have him bring some extra tuxedos and fit you.
Will we bring something for Evie as well?
Well, sure. Hey, we better get back so I can call him before he leaves the shop. Oh, you know, Ted, someday, son, someday, all this will be yours. I really mean that, you know.
Holy shit.
Crystal, please, hold the seam straight.
Can you have it ready by this evening?
Oh, I'll personally take care of it.
And delivered.
I'll send one of the girls by.
Crystal.
What, Mr. Barnes?
Thank you. That would be all.
Yes, Mrs. Barnes.
You look stunning.
Now, where's my last customer?
Who?
Evie's in her room. I'll get out of these and I'll show you the way.
Well, her temperature is normal. It may be normal, but my stomach isn't. I just feel really weak. My cramps.
Hold on, honey. It'll go away. Take a deep breath.
You guys are just gonna have to go without me.
No way. I'm staying right here with you. Arlene can go without me. She doesn't need me. She's probably better off anyway.
Oh, no, don't be ridiculous. I'll be fine. I mean, Crystal's here. I just want to stay and relax.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I'll get going.
I love you.
Love you, too. Knock 'em dead.
We'll try.
Arlene, darling. You both look so wonderful together.
Striking. Simply striking.
Hello, Arlene. Arlene.
She can be so possessive.
Yeah, she's probably just overcompensating for losing you once before, let alone her husband.
Yeah, but I'm not going anywhere.
But it'll take time for her to see that. Just be patient with her. I mean, I'd cling to you, too, if I thought you were going to leave.
You would, huh?
Yes, I would. Now, turn out the light. I'm tired.
I hope you feel better. I'm right here if you need me. I love you.
I love you, too.
Evie, it's okay, I'm here. Did you have a nightmare?
No, I feel worse today. I want to see a doctor. The cramps are killing me.
Okay, look, I'm gonna go get Arlene and see if she can get hold of one, okay? Just sit tight. I'll be right back.
No, she didn't say where she was going.
Well, that's not like her. We always go to church together.
I know, and I mentioned that, but she just got all dressed up and left.
You will have her call us when she gets back.
Oh, immediately.
I just can't understand what's gotten into her.
Oh, she's at that age.
Well, thank you very much, Mrs. Billings. We're sorry to have bothered you.
Not at all. And I understand your concern, but I really wouldn't worry. I'm sure she's just out with some of her girlfriends.
You have a nice Sunday, Mrs. Billings.
Oh, thank you. You too. Bye now.
Is something wrong?
No, just Crystal up to her old tricks. That was her parents. They usually come by on Sundays and pick her up to take her to church.
We've got to get a doctor. Evie is really sick.
Oh, dear. I'll call Dr. Phillips right away. He can usually get here within a half hour.
Great.
Hello, this is Dr. Phillips exchange. Yes, have you call Arlene Billings immediately? Yes, I have an emergency.
Looks like good old-fashioned food poisoning to me. All the symptoms.
But we all had the same thing to eat that first night.
Any shellfish.
Well, there were clams in the hors d'oeuvres you made, weren't there, Arlene?
Well, only a few.
Well, one clam will do it.
Will I be able to travel today?
We really got to get back to the city.
Oh, it's up to you. It isn't serious. It's just a little uncomfortable until it passes through your system.
I'll probably be okay. I think my own bed would do me good. No offense, Arlene.
I understand.
So that's it?
That's it.
Feel like a princess.
Let's not get carried away, huh?
Now, here's another comforter to put over you.
Oh, but we've already borrowed half your linen closet.
Oh, don't you worry about it. I want you to be comfortable.
I really appreciate everything. I promise I'll be fit as a fiddle next time you see me.
Just take good care of yourself. I'm really looking forward to seeing you again. Both of you. Bye-bye. Please come back soon.
I will, as soon as we're invited.
You're invited forever.
Thanks, Mother. You know, you really gotta meet Jack and Wanda. They're great people. You really like them.
You just get yourself back here as soon as possible, okay?
I will.
You okay to drive?
That's all right. I just got a loose exhaust pipe, that's all.
Sure. Oh, I love you too. Drive safely.
Bye-bye.
So how do you feel about everything?
What?
Well, what do you think about it all?
Well, it's pretty amazing. It's like a dream come true. Still can't believe it myself. Do you realize she's leaving me her entire estate? Stocks, money, everything?
You didn't tell me that.
Well, I'm telling you now. You know, she's wonderful. She's a little strange, but wonderful.
You know, I think she's a little jealous of me.
I think that's all in your mind. She likes you. I know she does.
How do you know it?
How do I know? Oh, God!
What happened?
I don't know.
She'd been beaten severely. Probably dead for 12, 14 hours. You didn't kill her.
Well, it's a relief, but who did?
We don't know. We're gonna have to ask you a few more questions, so I hope you're not in too much of a rush to hurry somewhere else.
Well, we did kind of want to get back to the city.
Nonsense. You're not going to travel now, not after all this.
Maybe she's right, honey. I'm awfully tired.
You come on in with me. I'm going to tuck you in.
It's okay, huh? Did you notify her parents?
Yes, they're going to meet the ambulance to identify the body officially and fill out the necessary papers, that kind of thing.
If there's anything I can do.
Thanks. I'll be in contact.
Put this together for you. She's so sweet. Look, we're going back to the city tomorrow. Have our doctor take a look at you. I think you need a little more than Alka-Seltzer.
So do I.
Try and put something in your stomach.
I will, but no promises.
Look, I'm gonna go check on Arlene. I think all this has her pretty upset. You call me if you need me. Okay?
Don't forget to call your dad.
I won't.
No.
Arlene? Arlene? Arlene?
Joe, there you are. Would you like some wine?
need to use your phone.
Not now.
If you want it, you can have it.
Oh, turn up the music a little, please, Joe.
Mother, I'm Ted.
Please.
Okay, sit and talk to me.
All right, Joe, whatever you say.
Promise to sit and talk.
To us.
Now sit.
I'm looking forward to meeting you,
Arlene.
Mr. Barnes.
Arlene.
Jack, shh, on the phone. Oh, yes. I hope you don't mind my boring you for a few days. Good.
Arlene, let
me... Please try.
Arlene.
It's been nice talking to you, too. Bye-bye. Good morning, darling. Sleep well?
What is this?
Well, breakfast, silly. Can't you see?
Why am I tied?
Here, open wide.
Come on, Arlene.
Oh, Joe, don't be like that. Now, I spent all morning fixing your favorite breakfast. Take a bite.
No.
You're such a picky eater, Joe. Now, here, eat. I'm going to have to punish you for that, Joe. No more food for a week. How's that?
Mother, please.
Oh, Joe, I'm so glad you're back.
Mother, don't. You've got to untie me.
Things are going to be so wonderful. I won't disappoint you this time, Joe. I promise from the bottom of my heart.
Please, I won't say anything. Just untie me. Let me see Evie.
Well, I've got a million things to do. Now, you just relax, sweetheart.
I had a dream. I had a dream. You killed Evie. You killed Evie! You killed my wife!
I love you.
Evie! Oh, Evie! Ah! Help! Help me! Somebody! Somebody please help! Help me! Help! Help me! Somebody! Help!
There. That's better. Now, I'll loosen it later if you're good. So be good. Well, I have some planting to do. So you just relax. I'll be back later with dinner.
You've wet the bed. Disgusting. Oh, Joe. Now, why did you do that, Joe?
You killed Evie.
Who?
You killed my wife!
Don't yell at me.
Why the fuck are you doing it to me?
That does it. Now I have to punish you for wetting the bed and for your obscene language. No more water. That's it. No more food and no more water. And as for this Evie person you're always talking about, I simply don't know who you have in mind. Evie is such a common name. I mean, I just don't associate with people like that. And I do wish that your incessant desire to copulate with such trash could be changed into desire for me. Well, if you promise not to be obscene, I'll let you speak. Now, what are you trying to say?
I'm truly sorry for all the pain I've put you through, Arlene. I'll be faithful forever. I truly desire only you. Your beautiful lips pressed against mine. The smell of your perfume drifting through the air, intoxicating my senses. If only we could touch again, make love. If I could touch your face and your hair, your lips, your breasts. Untie me, Arlene, so I can touch you.
Shut Did you really think I was going to fall for that? You were always such a good talker. Let me be the first to tell you have not lost your gift for gab. I have a little surprise for you, but not until tomorrow. No, I know how you love to savor your surprises, Joe. So for now... Don't be like that, Joe. Everything's going to be all right. You'll see. Sleep well, my darling.
So they decided to take in the countryside while they were here. An overnight trip to do some antiquing.
I understand. I do need to talk to them when they return.
that's understandable. It must be so hard for them. She was such a sweet girl.
He searched the area where her body was found thoroughly. Sweet, but a little wild by the accounts I can see. Quite a handful sometimes.
Oh, I didn't know that she was wild, a little mischievous, maybe.
Are you okay?
Oh, yes, I was just thinking of Crystal. I really feel like I should go in and lie down. Tell you what, I'll have Ted call you just the minute he gets back, okay? Thanks. Drive safely now.
Let me out of here in time, you fucking bitch, before you what?
You've nearly caused me great pain again, Joe. Now, we don't want the rest of the world knowing about your return. It's none of their business. This love is between you and me. Don't you understand that? I don't want to share you with anyone else. I won't share you with anyone else. Do you understand that, Joe? I don't want to share it. I won't share it. Not with anyone. Oh, Joe. This little piggy went to market. This little piggy stayed home. This little piggy had roast. This little piggy had none. And this little piggy went wee all the way home. Dum-dum-da-dum, surprise, darling, what do you think? Am I too mature to wear white on our wedding day? Oh, well, how about pink? What do you think? Oh, priorities, darling. Now, Friday will be upon us before we know it, and I must be ready. Yellow. Yellow, I love yellow. It always reminds me of sunshine, beautiful days in the countryside with my darling Joe. Oh, you must help me decide.
Now, which one is your favorite? Shall I wear it up or down? What do you think? Joe, I need your help. I can't make all these decisions by myself. After all, darling, it's our wedding. I want to look the way you think I'll be most beautiful. Maybe to the side. Of course, all of the people who are at your welcoming home party are invited. And then I've invited some of the town people you met at the hospital benefit. Not all of the young girls, of course. I know how you are around young girls, Joe. And those lovely people who raised you, I want to invite them, of course. And then should I invite Crystal's parents, I wonder? They're not in our set, of course. Of course, the caterers are the best in the state, and everything will be imported. The champagne, the caviar, the salmon mousse, the pâtés, the meats. I haven't decided quite where to put the altar yet, but I think right in front of the house. Yes. And oh, Joe, let's go to Europe on our second honeymoon. It's been years since I've seen Paris. Hey, who could that be? Who could that be? Yes?
Are you Arlene Bellings?
Yes, what can I do for you?
Oh, I'm Jack Barnes, and this is my wife, Wanda. We spoke to you on Monday.
Oh, yes. Oh, well, it's such a pleasure to finally meet both of you. How are you?
We're sorry to barge in like this, but we kept calling and there wasn't any answer. Are Ted and Evie about? We haven't heard from them.
It's not like Ted not to call. We were getting worried.
Oh, well, you shouldn't worry. No, they left early this morning to do some antiquing.
Antiquing?
Yes, they said they were going to visit some of the local inns while they were here. That's Crystal, my cleaning girl. When she moves the furniture to vacuum, she just thumps it down.
That can be so hard on the furniture.
This is very embarrassing, but I'll have to ask you to excuse me. You see, I have so much to do to plan for the wedding. I'm getting married.
Married? That's wonderful.
Yes, I was planning to call and invite you. If you could be here Friday, we're having a wedding right here.
Well, I'm not sure.
Crystal! Stop that immediately!
Well, I guess we better go.
Well, it's so nice meeting both of you.
Please have them call us as soon as they get back.
Oh, I certainly will. Bye.
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 They're gone. Those scum that stole my baby. Scum! You scum! You goddamn scum! You stole my baby! You stole my baby! You made me so goddamn scum! Joe, we cannot go on like this. You have got to cooperate with me. Because if you don't, I will get Daddy's 22 and I will blow your brains out just like I did before. I'll do it, Joe. I'll shoot you before I'll let you go to that scum. That scum. Scum. Pow! Scum! Scum! Pow! Pow! My scum! Pow! 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 Oh, God, there's scum everywhere! Pow! Pow! Oh, I'll never clean up all this scum. Oh, no! Oh, fresh! No kisses until we're married. Now, I have to prepare dinner. Dinner for two.
Antique? Bullshit. Those two wouldn't know an antique from a piece of junk. What now?
We're turning back. We're going to find them.
What, at this hour?
You're right. We'll find a place in town, but in the morning.
To Joe, to Arlene, to our happiness. Da, da, da. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. La, la, la. Joe, look at me. Oh, look at me, Joe. Joe. Da, 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 da. Joe, I've waited so long for you. Sweetheart. Joe, sweet Joe. Yes. Joe, I've waited so long. Joe, you're awake. Oh, you're so wonderful, Joe. I love you so much. What? Here. Oh, Joe. I love you. Do you love me?
I love you, Arlene.
Oh, Joe. I knew you did. I knew you loved me. Tell me again.
I love you with all my heart.
Oh, Joe.
Untie me so I can touch you.
Oh.
Maybe they're still asleep.
Try the door.
It's locked.
Maybe they've gone out.
Maybe. I think I'll try another door. Let's try it, window. Oh, we're in luck.
Try the other window. They call this breaking and entering, Jack.
All right, it's back to town. What a room.
Oh, my, it's grand.
Let's go.
Stay. Someone has to show up.
Yeah, but we could wait around all day. We'll come back later.
Beautiful thing. You can get a nice shave now. Shave and a haircut. 6 bits.
Look at this.
The wedding is going to be out here.
We didn't come here for that. We came here to see our son.
Sir? Sir? I'm sorry, no one's allowed in the house.
sorry.
Well, stay here. We'll see them later.
Something's not right here. I'll be back in a minute.
Wanda?
Mom.
Harley, how many times do I have to tell you, sweetheart?
What's going on here? Everything's going to be all right. I'm here.